What's up, guys? Shirts off. I'm not trying to be that guy in a video, but I had a question about TSC and counting the pull-ups and what lockout is and the bottom of the pull-up, which made me think about how we use progressions to build the strength of the pull-up. So a locked out position, overhead, elbow straight, scaps down as you pull so that the elbow comes down into the ribs. One of the first things we teach is you have to be able to hang from the bar, and then the next thing is you have to be able to do an active hold, an active hang at the bottom. And an active means that the hollow is on and the shoulders are packed and down. So I'm going to show you what an unpacked and packed shoulder is from the hang and how that can affect the pull-up. So we're going to use, first of all, an unpacked position would just be a full dead hang. So as you can see, my shoulders are into my ears, right? And now when I go to activate to pull my elbows in to do a pull-up, I have to come out and then back down to get my elbows to grab. Now, you lose the power when the shoulder is in your ear, right? Because then you have to get the shoulder down and to pull. And when you look at the shoulder blades being up and down, that scap has somewhere to sit down, and the shoulder is down. So when I go to use this elbow to pull, you can see that lat want to work. If I use the trap to pull my body up, it's a much smaller muscle, and we can get, our traps are usually already pretty fired up from stress and always being in texting, driving, talk, right? So scaps down and back, right? And then overhead when you pull. Obviously, if you can't get your overhead position with your scaps down, separation, you shouldn't be doing a pull-up. But step one, can you hold the bar? Step two, can you hold onto the bar with your shoulders being locked down and your abs on? I'll show you that next. So as I grab the bar, I'm going to go ahead and step and set my scaps and then get into a hollow position. Shoulders are out of my ears, hollow position, and I stay with my shoulders down away from my ears. So let's watch a pull-up from an unpacked and packed position. First, unpacked position pull-up. Okay, see how much effort that took and how much excess movement there was? Now we'll do a packed position to a pull-up. Obviously see the difference between the two and the amount of power and structural stability we have. So if you can't get into a packed hollow position, rib to hip, right, overhead position, then we need to master that before we move on to any other version of the pull-up or chin-up. And with TSC, the rep counts when elbow extension, not just when you're at the bottom. So you can keep packed shoulders, stay in your power, and then elbow locked, pull. I'm going to show you that from the side. So the elbow is straight, packed shoulder, as I pull. One, right? Go lay on that. Now, this can be the bottom. That means you have to get back to a hollow position before you can pull. So that's why we teach packed and down before. So if you're working on multiple pull-ups or your first pull-up, make sure that you can own the bottom position, shoulders out of ear, and then pull. And then for TSC, the repetition counts at the bottom of the pull-up when the elbow is straight. Don't forget, we have our first 3-week Prevail Principles class coming up September 20th. You want to come in and hang out with some other like-minded people, just you and other people, standalone sessions, just so that you guys can learn how we do this plus many other things the right way from the beginning so we have lifelong strength.